Hey, welcome back to my channel. I'm Janisha. You're watching Becoming Janisha. And today's video is going to be a get ready with me. Y'all see my hair is a hot mess. We about to do my hair. So I'm going to show y'all all the products that I use and tell y'all exactly where we get them, where I got them from and everything. So the first thing I was using, I already did it, was this Goddess Strength. It's the Strength and Length System from FLORDIA. My hair, my scalp, it's for your scalp. And y'all, my scalp was terrible. It's a 7 oil blend, hair scalp oil. And y'all, I needed it. I needed it because my hair was just super dry. It has castor oil and black cumin seed. Hopefully I'm saying that right. And it's for weak and breakage prone hair. Weak, gauge, and breakage prone hair. So we're going to get that done. So as y'all can see, I'm about to do my hair. And we're going to be talking about Florida today. My trip to Florida. As y'all know, your girl just got back from vacation. And so we left last Sunday, on the March 20th we left. Y'all, it took us 18 hours to get to Florida. So let's get started with this hair. So I'm gonna be using my Impro Pro Styling Gel regular hold. Y'all, this is the only gel that I use. I cannot use Eco Styling Gel. I can't use none of them other gels because they're all flakes and leave white flakes in my hair. This is the only gel I use. This gel right here is my go-to gel. Y'all, I get these off of Amazon in 3 packs because and it's cheap, but y'all, this right here, this is my gel. This is my go-to. And I use a lot of gel, so don't come for me in the comment section. I use a lot of gel. I know. I use a lot of gel. So anywho, what was I talking about? Okay, so we drove 18 hours. Auntie drove there and back both times. She says she feels safer with herself driving because she is a more experienced driver than I am. But anywho, let's get into the story time. So we end up going, I'm taking the rings off. So we end up leaving at about 7 a.m. on Sunday morning. We drove all the way until we got to Valdosta, Georgia, which is like 20, maybe 15, 20 minutes outside of Jacksonville, Florida. So we end up driving I-75, y'all, whole time. So we get to Valdosta. Y'all, we end up stopping at this this barbecue place. And it was like a real nice barbecue place. Real cool, real chill. It was, I don't know, the food was good. But anywho, we end up stopping there. And we end up just sitting there trying to find our first hotel for the night. So on the 20th, when we was still Sunday, we stopped in Valdosta, Georgia. We got a hotel, which was really nice. I didn't really get a hotel tour for you guys because by the time I was tired. I had been in the car for almost 10 hours. I wanted to just go in the room, take a shower, pee, and go to bed. Plus, Nathan was getting sick in the car from motion sickness, and it was hot. So we had air on, but it was still hot. So so we ended up just staying in the hotel that night, Sunday night, and just going and continue Monday morning. So Monday morning rolls around. Me and my sister got some beautiful photos of the sun and sunrise. It was so beautiful. And she got really good pictures, so I will insert that in the vlog that I'm going to post. Probably Monday. So anywho, we end up getting a hotel for that night. And so we end up waking up early in the morning, probably about 11, when checkout was coming around. And we end up going and doing checkout. We got breakfast, we got gas, and we back on the road. So we got to our Airbnb. The next day was Monday, so the 21st. So we end up getting to our Airbnb Monday at around like 8 o'clock. So I'm texting Bay. Y'all know Bay lives in Florida. We end up texting Bay. We went to Fort Lauderdale. He lives in Miami. So I end up texting Bay and telling him we here. And he was like, oh, well, guess what? I'm on my way. So Fort Lauderdale is like 30 minutes away from Miami. By traffic, 30 minutes. No traffic, 20 minutes. Yeah. So your girl had 20 minutes, 20 minutes, 20 minutes to get dressed. And my hair was a mess. Girl, when I say I had took my braids down the night before at the hotel, it was a mess. It was a mess. So y'all know what? Your girl did a hairstyle. A real quickie hairstyle. A real cute one. So I got showered. I got some clothes on. My hair was done and everything by the time him and his mom came. And it was my first time meeting his mom, like in person. I've talked to her on, FaceTime and all of that. But it was my first time ever meeting her in person. When I say I love that lady, she walked up to me, gave everybody a hug, and I had my mask on, but I pulled my mask down so she could see my face. And she's like, "You're so beautiful." I was like, "Oh, me? Thank you." So we sat and we talked for it was 8 o'clock when they got there. So we talked to about 10, maybe 11, so a few hours. She got to talk to Auntie. We got to talking about everything. It was a really good time. Y'all lost my rubber band. I lost my rubber band. Uh-oh. Y'all, I always lose stuff when I'm doing my hair. Uh-oh. But anywho, there it is. But anywho, it was a real good time. It was a really good time, talking to her, getting to meet her. And she's so sweet, y'all. She is so sweet. And I love her. And we both Capricorns. January 1st, same birthday. So she's a queen. And so we ended up talking for hours. He ended up leaving. They ended up leaving, and we was just exhausted. Mommy was mommy's auntie, by the way. So mommy was tired. Everybody was tired. Everybody went to their respectable corners, and we went to sleep. So the next day, which was Tuesday, everybody woke up at the crack of freaking dawn, y'all. It was ready to go. Me and Nathan, I woke up at 6 o'clock. Nathan was still asleep in his room, and the kids were still asleep in their rooms. I had my own room. Auntie had her room with the baby. And so I walked out. My room was so pretty. I walked out to the pool, and I was like, you know what? I'm about to get in the pool. So I was the first one up, and I woke Nathan. I'm like, we about to go get in the pool where everybody's still asleep. Let's go, let's go, let's go. So we ended up going to get in the pool. Everybody who was waking up, everybody was gradually waking up. So I stayed in the bed to about 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock. I was in the pool. Everybody started gradually waking up and coming and getting in the pool. Y'all, come to find out, we looked at the pool chlorine. They didn't have no chlorine in the pool, so we just sitting in here. We ended up getting out when we found out there was no chlorine in the pool, which I was highly upset because I wanted to swim. And then we looked for chlorine tablets, and we couldn't find none. So we just ended up saying, forget it. Ended up just going back in the house and chilling until everybody, mommy woke up, and the baby woke up, and was just all right, we planned our day. We ended up going sightseeing. Yeah, they got this restaurant in Florida that was, our mission was not to eat nothing that we got at home. So McDonald's, Wendy's, and stuff like that. So they got this restaurant called Polo Tropical. Hopefully I'm saying it right. And we ate there. Y'all, their food is the bomb. Their food is the bomb. So we end up eating there, and we end up meeting Bae and Mom there. We end up meeting Bae and Mom there. So they pulled up, and we sat out and we talked, and we just, had a good time. It was a real good time. I felt like I was in a foreign country because I've never been to Florida. This was my first time ever being in Florida. So I was like, you know what? I love it here. So I was already sold. But let me tell y'all, the drivers in Florida, if you are on here and you are from Florida and you are driving in Florida, y'all need to learn one word. One word, people. Patience. Floridians, when they drive, have no damn patience. And when I say that, I say none. Because we were sitting at a red light. The red light was red. No less than 2 seconds after it turned green, these motherfuckers was blowing like they had somewhere important to go. It was, I'm like, oh my gosh. These motherfuckers was like, oh my gosh. So anywho, we meet them for lunch at Polo Tropical. And y'all, I have never I ate plantains before, but I have never tasted plantains like this before. So I end up eating the plantains. Y'all, that plantains was amazing. I've never had sticky white rice before, so I end up eating the sticky white rice, and it was good. And the chicken, it was like a Caribbean, place, Jamaican place. But anyway, so I end up eating that. Everybody ate. We sat outside and ate Nathan. Nathan was on his best behavior. She loves Nathan. But anyway, we end up going to see downtown Miami. We end up going to see the beach. We end up going to see a lot of the places, y'all. Me not thinking in my mind until we done went all over the damn place. Nisha, pull your camera out. Nisha, pull your camera out. Me not thinking to pull my camera out because I'm soaking in this moment, because I've never seen this beautiful place before. I've never been to a place this beautiful before. So I'm looking at the beach. My first time seeing the beach in person. I've never seen this before. So I wasn't thinking, Nisha, put your camera out and vlog for the people. So I didn't. But at the last minute, I was like, oh snap, let me catch this moment and vlog. I vlogged a little bit. So I didn't get that much footage while I was there, period, because my phone basically stayed dead the entire time, because I wanted to take in the moment and spend time with my family, enjoy my vacation, but I did get a little bit of footage. So we get there, we, looking everywhere. Beautiful place. So we ended up in Miami Beach. Not South Beach, but we ended up downtown Miami. Y'all, downtown Miami was full of people because the Ultra Fest was going on. Everything. They was setting up. We was in this area called Bayside. They were setting up for the Ultra Fest, which was that weekend that we were supposed to leave. So let me tell y'all. So Wednesday come along, Bays at work. We exploring the city. Thursday come along, Bays at work. We exploring the city. So our car ended up Thursday breaking down. The starter went out of the car, y'all. The starter ended up going out of the freaking car. We was looking for food, and Auntie just pulled over, so she won't be like, we looking for food. We just pulled over. Y'all, good thing we was in the parking lot, because this was Thursday. So we end up just sitting in the parking lot, whatever. So, yeah, we pulled in the parking lot. It's all of these Jamaicans. They talking and, entertaining themselves and everything. It's a vibe in this parking lot. Y'all, look at this braid. This is so pretty. I love this color. This is the color that I really want to dye my real hair, but I'm scared to bleach it. But anywho, we catching the vibe of these people, and they having fun. We about to leave to start the car. The car didn't start. So we was like, okay, give it a moment. It's probably the battery. Y'all, no. We asked everybody for a jump. Dylan ended up going into this place to get in a jumper cables, but everybody was just like, no, they have cables at first. So we found a place to get cables. Dylan couldn't have got it. Yo, it was a hot mess. So the first person we asked this lady who was pulling in, and I thought she was nice. I thought she looked nice, and she was gonna have, Florida Southern hospitality. You people need to learn how to have Southern hospitality. So no Southern hospitality whatsoever. Yeah, I was wrong. She gave us 5 minutes of her time. Thank God she gave us 5 minutes. But she was like, my food's gonna close. Y'all imagine the place they closed until 10. The place they closed until 10, and it was 7 o'clock. So this lady, y'all, she was rude, but she still helped us. But anywho, I'm like, okay, you know what? We're gonna leave that there and let her go, because we don't need rude people. So we saw this cab driver who had the same exact car, our van, as my auntie got. And so we went to ask him, and he was like, he's busy. So he was like, no, 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 I'm busy. And we was like, okay. So we just, we let him go and do what he's doing. And so we ended up calling back because he had just got off work and whatever. And so he came. It's going to be like a 46-minute drive because of traffic at the time of the day. This was. So to get from there to there. And y'all traffic is bad too. But anywho, so we was sitting here like, oh gosh, we stuck in this place. We sitting here trying to figure out what the heck we finna do. So the man that was in the taxi cab driver, man, came back with his regular, no, it wasn't him. So Dylan asked the guy who walked past us, and he came back. And he said, the one who said, oh, no, a guy walked past us like, oh, I'm busy. So about maybe 10 minutes later, here he come back pulling around with his truck. So he pulled the back around with his truck, and he came and he helped us, but it wasn't starting. So y'all, long behold, it's the starter. So anyway, Bay gets there. We end up having to call AAA to come and get the car. So we got to stay an extra few days. And so we sit here, it's hilarious. That entire night, it was just funny. So Bay stayed over that night. So anywho, Bay stayed over that night. And so we end up going to that day, the next day, not to get into too much in detail, we end up checking out of our Airbnb and then looking for another one to check into until the car got fixed. The car got fixed by a mechanic. And so we was like, okay, we got to find another Airbnb. So we ended up finding another Airbnb, and it was this Airbnb was nice. So we ended up booking this Airbnb until Sunday. We ended up doing this until Sunday. So we stayed there until Sunday. So we left Sunday. We didn't get home until, okay. So anyway, I'm moving forward. Anyway, so we ended up getting this Airbnb. Y'all, tell me why we did everything supposed to do, sightsee, whatever. I got sick Saturday night because this whole trip, y'all, my auntie got sick Wednesday. That's why we didn't go nowhere Wednesday, because my auntie got sick. Nathan was sick the entire trip. He was just nauseous, throwing up, not feeling well the entire trip because he was not used to the Florida heat. He wasn't used to, he had to get adjusted. And then, oh my gosh, y'all, he did not feel good at all. So the entire trip he was sick. Then I finally got sick Saturday. Y'all, I was ordering from DoorDash. I ordered all kinds of stuff because I was not feeling good. So I ended up going, and Auntie was like, where y'all going? Auntie's like, get up because we're going to do something. It's our last day here. It's our last full day here. So let's go. I'm like, where y'all going? She said, what you mean where we going? She said, you mean where we going? She said, you could sleep when you get home and get into bed when you get home. So I ended up having to get up sick. Y'all, I was on probiotics. I had took probiotics, Pepto-Bismol, ginger ale. I had all of this in my backpack, y'all. I was on 10. My stomach was not letting it up for nothing. So I ended up just going ahead and just getting all together. And I got my clothes on. Y'all, when I say I didn't do nothing special, I didn't do nothing special. I looked like a hot mess. And I did. So we ended up going to this place called Jaybirds in Deerfield. And we ended up going to the beach there and, chilling, and the kids went in the water. I'm so mad because I didn't get to feel the sand in my feet because I did not feel good. So Nathan got to experience the beach and everything with everybody. So I was excited, but y'all. So we ended up going after that. Bay came over after he got off work Saturday, and we got back home. He ended up staying. He didn't stay, but he ended up coming over. We ended up watching the Miami Heat and the New York Knicks game. So we ended up watching that game. It was a good time. It was real chill. And y'all was sad because I had to leave. So he ended up staying. We watched the game. He ended up leaving. Y'all was cried. But anywho, so we had an all pack straight, get everything together for the next morning when we was leaving. And we ended up leaving Sunday morning, y'all. So Auntie's driving all day long. So we in the car driving. We end up planning on stopping in Macon, Georgia. So Auntie stopped in Macon, Georgia. Here's the funny part. So we driving, like, I already had drove like 10 hours from when we left. 10 hours. So we get to Macon, y'all. Auntie, we found this hotel, Best Western in Macon, Georgia, y'all. I cannot make this up. She got her room, and I got our room. And so me and the kids go in our room, and Auntie and the other set of kids go in her room. Y'all, Auntie gets locked in her room, y'all. Auntie gets locked in the room. Locked. When I say locked in the room, Auntie gets locked in her room. She calls down to the people and says, I'm locked in my room, da 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 da. The man the front desk tell her, well, could you use the key to get out? She said, what is that gonna do? I'm locked in the room from the inside. So she did, of course that's not safe with her and the kids being in there because of a fire or something. So she ended up getting another room. Well, she calls me and have Nathan push the key under the door and end up having Nathan come and letting her out and stuff. So by the time the maintenance man get there, she says the maintenance man didn't do nothing. So she was just like, I want to switch rooms. I want another room now. Yada, yada, this, yada, yada, that. So she ended up getting another room. And while this is all happening, the baby's using the potty. And she goes to dump out the potty. Tell me why she finds people's hair all over the towels, all over the rags, y'all. And she's like, nah, it's time to go. So anywho, they go to the next room, which is on the second floor. And she gets in there, and it's like a mirror. It's like one of the stand-up mirrors, a full-body mirror, y'all. And she catches a roach. A roach, y'all. A roach crawling on her mirror. Y'all, Nathan tells me, comes in the room, and he says something about Auntie found a roach in her room, and she's ready to go. They changing hotels. So, Nathan plays a lot, and I didn't believe him. So she came down there, and I'm on the phone watching Bad Girls Club on Tubi. She said, I don't know about y'all, but we finna go. So, y'all, literally, it took me 3 whole minutes to pack all my stuff, which was not everywhere. It was just my medicine and stuff. Pack all that up and go. 3 minutes. When I say Auntie got the boost that she needed to drive from Macon, Georgia, all the way home, that woman drove another 6-7 hours all the way home from Macon, Georgia. She wasn't stopping no more. She said from this point on, we're done with hotels, y'all. That was the freaking highlight. So we ended up getting home at about 5, maybe 6 o'clock in the morning. Auntie was not playing when she said she was ready to go. But overall, the trip was fun. Yeah, overall, I had a good time. Overall, Nathan had a good time. Everybody vibed. Everybody clicked. It was a good time. But y'all, look at this hair. Look at this. Y'all like it? I think I'll kind of like it. If I can get this part right there in. But overall, it was fun. Overall, we all had a good time. So, yeah. I was like, girl, the whole trip was amazing. But, y'all, this is my hairstyle. I've been on here for like 23 minutes running my mouth and talking. I'm currently done with my hair. So I'm about to get up and get going. I will see you guys in my next video. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Comment down below. What was your favorite part about this story time? And I'll see y'all in my next video. Deuces.